Hello there! 2019 is over, and what a great year it was for wrestling. Or was it? I could also say 2019 was an awful year for wrestling. Both those statements are true, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. We are going to go through all the major wrestling events for 2019 and ranking them from worst to best. So let's check it out! Before I get started, I'm just going to actually ask outright that if you like my video, hit that like button down there. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button, but also please share it with your friends, get them the word out about my videos. You never know, your friends may enjoy it. Well, you're watching, so you must. But before we get started, ground rules like we normally do on these videos. Now normally it's my own personal choice. Today it's not my personal choice. We're actually using the match ratings done by Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter. How am I using these, you may ask? Well, it's simple. Every match you've given a rating for, that's going to be the basis for it. For the whole event, then we're going to add them all up, divide it by the number of matches, and that's the average score for the show. If you want more examples, I will be putting some examples, maths examples at least, in the comments or in the description below, so check that out. But there have been a couple of events where Dave's only rated 1 or 2 matches. Those ones we've ignored. We're not going to count those. There has to be at least a minimum of 3 matches in an event for it to count. I apologise if I've missed any events off this list. Please let me know. But other than that, let's get cracking. So here we go. Right, there's 51 entries on this list, so it's going to take a bit of time. Normally I do give my own personal opinions of why it should be there, but because it's not my personal opinion, I'm not going to do that. I'll just give you some facts and figures. I'll also stick a poster of the event right here. If there's no poster here, it's because I couldn't find a poster. But we're going to get started at number 51, which with an average score of 1.67, which is very low. 1.67 was WWE's Crown Jewel, held on the 31st of October 2019 in Saudi Arabia. But at number 50, we're going to go back to Saudi Arabia with a show of 1.75, that's WWE's Super Showdown. At number 49, with an average score of 2.04, WWE's Tables, Ladders and Chairs, with an average score, as I said, 2.04, and that was in Minneapolis. At number 48, we have WWE's The Shield's Final Chapter with an average score of 2.33. That was in Illinois. It's number 47, WWE's biggest show of the year, WrestleMania 35, has an average score of 2.48. At number 46, WWE's second biggest show, SummerSlam, which was in Toronto this year, and that has an average score of 2.54. These are their biggest shows, and we've only just started. Not good, WWE. At number 45, we have a non-WWE. We have Ring of Honor's Final Battle, which was in Baltimore in Maryland, with an average score of 2.55, and that was in December 2019. At 44, we're sticking with Ring of Honor with an average score of 2.56 with their Best in the World event, also in Baltimore. At number 43, back to WWE with Hell in a Cell, which was in Sacramento. That has an average score also of 2.56, and that was in September 2019. At number 41, on the 11th of February 2019, with an average score of 2.63, was New Japan's The New Beginning at Osaka. I apologise if I said that wrong, I'm not very good with Japanese. At number 40, we have WWE's Fastlane with an average score of 2.64, and that was in March 2019. At 39, we have WWE's Stomping Grounds in Washington, the state of Washington, with an average score of 2.66. At number 38, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling's The New Beginning at Sapporo Day 2, and that has an average score of 2.69. I don't know why he didn't do Day 1, so that's why it's not there. At number 37, Impact Wrestling. Yes, Impact do actually make this list with an average score of 2.78 with their homecoming event, and that was in Nashville, Tennessee. At number 36, we have the first of many joint promotions. This time it's a joint promotion between Evolve and WWE, and their event has an average score of 2.81, and basically that was Evolve 131. I think that was just a joint event because WWE hosted it on their network. Other than that, it was mainly an Evolve event. But that was back in July. At number 35, we have Elimination Chamber by the WWE, which was in February 2019 with an average score of 2.95. At number 34, WWE's Money in the Bank from Hartford, Connecticut, with an average score of 2.97 back in the 19th of May of 2019. At number 33, with an average score of 2.98, we have WWE Survivor Series, which was in Rosemont in Illinois. At number 32, Impact's back again with their Rebellion event, with an average score of 3, which isn't actually that bad of a score, and we're only halfway through the list, but that was back in April, and that was also in Toronto in Canada. At number 31, another dual event with AAA and Impact Wrestling, with Lucha Invades New York, which is obviously New York City, back in September, with an average score of 3.07. At number 30, another joint event with an average score of 3.11, we have CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling with Fantastic Mania Day 6. That was in Tokyo, Japan. At number 29, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling with an average score of 3.13 with Southern Showdown. That was in Melbourne in Australia, and that was in June of this year. At number 28, dual event of Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling with the G1 Supercard with an average score of 3.18, and that once again was in New York City. At number 27, Impact is back again with an average score of a 3.25. They're not putting on that bad of a show, really. That was in Dallas in Texas on the 7th of July 2019 with their Slammiversary event. At number 26, with an average score of 3.25, we have Ring of Honor's 17th anniversary show in Sunrise Manor, Nevada, and that was back on the 15th of March 2019. At number 25, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling's Showdown in San Jose. Obviously, that would have been in San Jose, California, with an average score of 3.28, and that was on the 9th of November. At number 24, New Japan Pro Wrestling's Royal Quest. That was on the 31st of August 2019, and that was in London, England. I know I'm UK, I didn't watch that, but that's a very good reason. At number 23, on the 13th of July 2019, with an average score of 3.36, AEW's first entry onto this list with Fight for Their Fallen in Jacksonville. At number 22, on the 14th of July, so just one day later really, with an average score of 3.39, we have WWE's Extreme Rules, and that was in Philadelphia. At number 21, on the 27th of January 2019, with an average score of 3.39. My personal favourite event that WWE does, that's the Royal Rumble. At number 20, we have NXT making their first entry onto this list with NXT TakeOver Toronto on the 10th of August with an average score of 3.40, obviously Toronto. At number 19, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling's with the G1 Climax 29 Finals in Tokyo. That was on the 12th of August and has an average score of 3.59. At number 18, with another 3.59, but their averages were just slightly higher, was New Japan Pro Wrestling again with Dominion 6.9. That was in Osaka in Japan. I really need to learn how to say Japanese names, really, don't I? At number 17, with an average score of 3.60, we have NXT UK making their first entry on this list with NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool. That is a mouthful to say, and that was in January of 2019. At number 16, on the 6th of July, New Japan Pro Wrestling had the G1 Climax in Dallas with an average score of 3.64. At number 15, we have what I would have actually put at the top of the list, if it was my personal list, with an average score of 3.67, NXT UK TakeOver Cardiff. And guess what? I was there. Look, I got the t-shirt. Brilliant main event, a couple of other shows didn't. But anyway, I wasn't giving my review on these events. Let's get cracking on with number 14 with an average score of 3.71. AEW's Fyter Fest, which was in Daytona Beach in Florida. We're on the 29th of June. At number 13, New Japan Pro Wrestling's back again with Destruction in Kagoshima. I've really got to learn how to say Japanese names. But that has an average score of 3.75. And that was on the 16th of September. At number 12 with an average score of 3.79. A joint show, CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling Fantastica Mania Day 8, and that was in Tokyo, Japan on the 21st of January. At number 11, New Japan hold it again with their 47th anniversary show, but in Tokyo with an average score of 3.82. On to the top 10. NXT take the 10th spot with an average score of 3.85 with NXT TakeOver War Games, which was in Rosemont, Illinois. At number 9, we have NXT again with NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Obviously, that's going to be in Phoenix. And that was back in January with an average score of 3.90. At number 8, AEW's debut show, All Out, which was in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, has an average score of 3.91, and that was also on the 31st of August, 2019. I was here, not watching that. Sorry, AEW. It was a good show though. At number 7, New Japan's King of Pro Wrestling, once again in Tokyo, Japan, with an average score of 3.95. At number 6, on the 25th of May 2019, AEW's Double or Nothing in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the 25th of May 2019, with an average score of 4.07. We still got 5 to go and we're in the 4s. That's good. At number 5, on the 9th of November, AEW's Full Gear in Baltimore with an average score of 4.11. At number 4, the 4th of May 2019, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dontaku Day 2, once again in Japan, has an average score of 4.19. At number 3, just edging slightly, but does also have an average score of 4.19. New Japan holds the 3rd spot with Wrestle Kingdom 13. At number 2, with an average score of 4.4, which is impressive, and it only has the 2nd spot, NXT TakeOver 25 in Bridgeport, Connecticut on the 1st of June. So number 1, with an average score of 4.6. 4.6, just think about it, how good that show must have been if the average is 4.6. NXT TakeOver New York, the one where Pete Dunne lost his bloody UK title. But it was a good show. It was in Brooklyn, New York on the 5th of April this year. But that's the list. That's where we go from worst to best. What do you think? What was your favourite show? I've already said my favourite show was NXT TakeOver Cardiff, and I was there. It says that on my back. Just believe me, I'm not saying that on my camera. What was your favourite event? What did you love? What did you hate? Is there one I've missed off? If there is, I apologise, but let me know in the comments below. I will respond back to all the comments. But in the meantime, if you like my video, as I said, please hit the like button. Please share it with your friends. Please share it on wrestling forums that you may be a fan of. But if you want to keep in touch with me, here is my social media stuff. On the video on the screen right now is other videos that I do as well. Please hit one of them and have a watch of that. But as I said, my name is Scott. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye bye.